Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your November monthly reading. Also, want to say happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. My birthday is November the 4th. So happy solar return to all the Scorpios. And also, I have started a new channel. It's called Into the Unknown Tarot. It's daily collective readings. So if you'd like to check that out, the link is in the description. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Scorpio for the month of November. You have liquid courage, bravery, confidence, intoxicated, odd behavior. On the bottom is regret, mistake, guilt, wrong choice, apology. All right, let's get the twisted oracle. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Scorpio for the month of November. Okay, so you have GPS, getting tarot readings, and legal matters, divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, and traffic ticket. On the bottom is love, hate. This is talking about getting tarot readings done in regards to what direction to go in regards to legal matters. This looks like it's indicating someone's needing guidance. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Scorpio. You have regretful hookup, a moth to a flame, temporary high, lasting low, wish you never did it, long-term ramifications. So we had that regret on the bottom of the deck here. So someone definitely feeling regretful. On the bottom, you have rumor mill, secrets spreading quickly, gossip spreading like wildfire, too many people in your business. All right, let's see what regretful hookup says. Tell me about regretful hookup. Three of Wands, the High Priestess, Pisces energy, and the Empress in reverse. This is about a third party. Queen of Wands in reverse. Either someone hooked up with someone else not knowing, either knowing that someone was in another relationship or married, or someone hooked up with someone not knowing at the time that someone was in a relationship. It seems like either way, someone knows it now and they regret doing that, whatever they did. Three of Wands, High Priestess, the Empress in reverse. That High Priestess is indicating withholding a secret or having a knowing about something. So the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Someone trapped in their thoughts in regards to this. Three of Wands seems like a third party to me. See, this is I should have walked away. I should have known to walk away. Tell me about regretful hookup. The letter. This is about text or emails. It can be a signed document. It can be divorce. Distant horizons. Dreams or illusions. And the anchor, security or stability. See, this is indicating, all this right here is indicating someone who's in a relationship. But it seems to me like it may have been hidden. Or this person may have said they were going through a divorce when they really weren't. This seems like someone was lied to in order for someone to be able to hook up with whoever's dealing with this. So let's see the first half of November. Tell me about the first half of November for Scorpio. Flirting with danger, risky or potentially harmful behavior, pushing boundaries, understands negative consequences. I keep getting the vibe that this person may have known something was going on here. On the bottom is Hellboy. Toxic lover, can't resist even if it's not good for you. Bad boy / girl, irresistibly bad, guilty pleasure. So it's giving the vibe like I knew better, but I did it anyway. I knew better, but I did it anyway, and now I have regrets that I did. So this could have been someone who in the beginning didn't know that someone was in a relationship or didn't know they was involved in a third party, but once it began, it continued. Tell me about flirting with danger. Flirting with danger. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun, Leo energy. And the Chariot, Cancer energy. Yep. This is getting clarity and moving forward with something. Queen of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun, the Chariot. Five of Pentacles. Death. And the Seven of Wands. What I feel like is someone here got caught up with this player energy. This person, I feel like they may have been making promises to one and making promises to the other. It's playing both sides of the situation, which regardless, if whoever is dealing with this was aware they were in a third party, it's not right to begin with. But I feel like there's a possibility here that this person may have been being told, I'm getting a divorce or I'm going to leave my person to be with you. I don't think that's truly the case. So the person who's dealing with this staying in a third party thinking they're going to be the chosen one, and that never happened because it's saying movement forward is being blocked. So excuses getting in the way of something happening, or the person ending the relationship. I really don't think they had any intentions of ending the other relationship. Flirting with danger. Imprisonment. The tree, that's family or health. This person has a family. And the owls is about wisdom. This is someone, whoever the third person is, knowing that they're, or seeing the red flags that they're being strung along, because there is always excuses why someone isn't, what's their excuses of why things are getting in the way of someone ending their other relationship. This is being strung along, and someone's really trapped in their thoughts about this. So the reason someone is trapped in their thoughts is because they know it's wrong. They know what they're doing is wrong, but this person is making promises. It's emotional manipulation that's keeping this person where they're at. Which, like I said, cheating is wrong. This person, whoever is dealing with this, should have left as soon as they found out the other person was in the relationship. Because if you're aware that this person is in a relationship, you best believe that even if they were to leave the person they were with to be with you, it's a highly likely chance that they're going to do the exact same thing that they done to the other person to you. Now, it's not always 100% the chance, but it's highly likely that that's what's going to happen. But the thing about it is, the thing about the reason why this person is being strung along or staying in the relationship is usually due to um, low self esteem, low self worth. Someone's thinking, okay, this person's going to leave the person they're with because they love me and they want to be with me. When really what they're doing is, I want to stay in my relationship that I'm already in and I want to have you on the side. So I'm going to drag this out as long as possible. So let's see the second half. Tell me about the second half of November for Scorpio. Second half of November for Scorpio. Sexcapades, entanglements, romantic or sexual exploits, secret sex acts, unexpected flings, and forbidden. Yeah, without a doubt. On the bottom is judgmental stares, feeling judged by others, disapproval, social pressure, feelings of self-consciousness. Yeah. See, whoever is the third party here is feeling the guilt. They're feeling the guilt. They know they shouldn't be doing this. It seems like if there are judgmental stares, it seems like something may have got found out. But let's keep going. So tell me about sexcapades. Sexcapades. We have the Four Cups in reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands in reverse. Making a choice or a decision. Discontentment about making a choice or a decision. This could be some kind of workplace affair where people can see that something is going on, even if they don't know what's going on. Um, this here looks like someone isn't being chosen. Someone is discontent because a decision has been made where they weren't chosen. Four cups in reverse, two of swords, two of wands in reverse, two of cups, king of wands, and the high priestess in reverse. That's a secret coming out about a choice between two. Just know, if you're the one dealing with this, if you're the one that is in a third party, just know that there are other people out there. Don't lower your standards to try and have a relationship with someone who's already married. Um, you're worthy of more than that. Because for the one who is doing this, the one who's stringing the third party along while they're in a relationship, for the one who's doing that, they're a piece of shit. They're a POS. And guaranteed when they're done, the third person's going to be tossed to the side and they're probably going to find someone else to do it with. So don't give them that opportunity to do that to you. Tell me about sexcapades. Thoughts. The whip, stress, anger, anxiety. And the child, new beginning, child, or pregnancy. Tell me about child. The mountain, obstacles or challenges. Community. This is saying that people know, or there's gossip. Did I not see that somewhere? Something about gossip? Um, there is definitely gossip going on here. The third person could be telling this person that they need to make a choice. It seems like something here is pissing someone off, whether it's the person who's uh, in this third party, in a relationship, and with a third party. Either they're pissed off because the third party is trying to make them choose, or the third party is pissed off because the other won't choose. Um, I feel like the best way to take care of this is to end this situation. Just put an end to it because it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. Regardless, even if you get this person, they're clearly not commitment material. And it's about raising your standards to not allow yourself to be treated this way. Tell me about the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Scorpio. Let me see. Do I need to take this card? Do I need to take these? So we have false promises, commitments made without intention of keeping them, disappointments, and broken trust. This is exactly what I've been saying. On the bottom is ignored red flags, refusing to see the truth, makes up excuses, blinded by love, wears rose-colored glasses. That's also what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, this person is making excuses so they can have their cake and eat it too. Honestly, the best thing for this person would be that both of these people on each side of this third party need to walk away from this person. The one who's doing all this, the one who's in the third party and in a relationship, both of these people that's being cheated on or being put in a third party, they need to leave this person so they can go off on their own because they're both being treated unfairly. But yeah, commitments made without any intention of keeping them. I'm telling you, this person is telling the third person, I'm going to leave my person to be with you. And more than likely, the person they're in a relationship with has no idea about any kind of relationship ending. Tell me about false promises. Four of Wands. Judgment in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords on the bottom. Four of Wands. Judgment in reverse, which is Scorpio energy, and the Six of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Six of Swords. Separation. Let me get some more here. Four of Swords. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Six of Swords. Emperor in reverse. Two of Wands. I'm telling you, this person is not worthy. They are not worth a breath of energy put into them. This is saying this person is like, I think there's either saying they're separated from the person they're in a relationship with, or they are going to separate from the person they're in a relationship with, but they have no intention of making a choice between two. They're not making a final decision. That's a lie. It's saying they're continuing on with this so they can have an equal give and take with each in regards to each relationship so they can have their cake and eat it too. Tell me about false promises. The Clover, luck, serendipity. The Child, that's about a child, a new beginning, child, or pregnancy. And Thief. Tell me about Child. See, this is going, they're doing this because it's going in their favor. They're getting what they want here. The Rider is a quick messenger. Tell me about Thief. Unexpected income. Community. This is like a workplace affair, is what I feel like. There could be something about a pregnancy here, but this could also be talking about this new relationship, which would be the third party. It would be the newer relationship compared to the relationship they're already in. There is, it keeps indicating or talking about the gossip that's going on. That's why it seems to me like this is a workplace situation. Um, it's, I just keep hearing it's not worth it. This whole situation is not worth it. This just needs to be walked away from the minute that whoever's dealing with this or whoever's in the third party found out that this person is in a relationship, they should have walked away. Or if it does happen to be a situation where you're not aware, the minute you find out, just walk away from this person because they're no good. They're no good for the person they're in a relationship with. They're no good for this third party. So let's see the advice. Tell me about the advice for Scorpio. Tell me about the advice for Scorpio. Okay. Do I need to take fake applause? Do I need to take these? So, fake applause, insincere or forced expressions of approval or appreciation, fake compliments, superficial support. That is superficial support. It's just clearly saying that this person is lying. Whatever promises they're making, they're full of shit. On the bottom is radiating confidence. Your inner light attracts success and admiration, positively affecting those around them, inspires others. This is the energy you want to be in. Because, and that's what I'm feeling here, specifically with this energy, is there is a feeling here of low self-confidence or low self-worth. And that's kind of gotten this person into a dark spot. It's saying to radiate confidence. Show to yourself and the world, I deserve the best. And this is not the best. Tell me about fake applause. Eight of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. And the World. Yeah. It's not worth it. If you're waiting on this person to make something happen, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. It's not worth it. And that's what this is saying here. Like, don't waste your time waiting. Nothing's going to happen here. In the cycle. That's what this is saying. Eight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, the World. Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse. It's saying nothing is happening in regards to an offer being took or not. So this is the choice between two. It's saying there's stagnation. Nothing's happening. It's saying no, don't wait, no longer wait for some sort of an exchange or no longer wait to give or receive something here. It's saying a decision will not be made. Put a cycle in to an end. Tell me about fake applause. Change. Yep. See, that's what someone's waiting on here is change where there is none. Mice, theft and destruction. And the bear, that's an authority figure, protective energy. It's saying in order to protect yourself, put an end to this. So, yeah. Hopefully, this will be a lesson. If this is in regards to someone who is in a third party, hopefully, this will be a lesson because someone here does regret doing this. They do have guilt about what they're doing. So, hopefully, this is a lesson for whoever's in this third party that nothing good will, by interfering in a relationship, whether you know it in the moment you're doing it or you know it after the fact and continue to stay in it, it will never work out. Things will never work out. Even if you get the person, it's not going to work out in the end, because it leads to you're already getting into a relationship where there's possible lack of trust. It's just a very slippery, rocky slope to get yourself in. And there's plenty of other fish out in the sea to try to catch. So, all right, let's get the closing messages. Closing messages. Rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. I feel like this is someone, there are those people who seek out to be in third parties, who want to be in third parties and want to create all this chaos. But there's also some people who get into these relationships knowingly or unknowingly and have these issues with low self-esteem or low self-worth, wanting to be loved, and easily manipulated into believing all these words that they're being told just in order for this person to have a side piece. So there needs to be enough grace to be allowed for someone who happens to get in a third party to offer them a chance to learn from it and not involve themselves in it again. I kind of feel like that is the situation here. Not all may agree with me, but the dirty lowdown here is the person who's in the relationship, who is lying to their spouse or their partner while they're emotionally manipulating the third person. All right, let's get the Vampire Oracle messages for Scorpio. I need to take that card. All right, so you have discipline, training, consistency, practice. And on the bottom is outsider, misfit, loner, wanderer. Let's see, number 34. Okay, it says you want something to be easier than it must be in order for you to value it. You want something to happen faster than it can for your own growth and stability. You are, in short, much like most humans we see. You lack discipline. There are times when we feel that in order to achieve something or to reach a goal, we need only meditate upon it. Visualize it as being real, and it will therefore come to us through the process you have come to call the law of attraction. There's another law, the law of contribution and hard work and tenacity. It has no pretty name, it offers no quick fix, but it is real and its results are lasting and true. And this is the lesson with you at present. There needs to be no stress, resentment, or devaluation of what you will achieve simply because it did not arrive through effortless circumstance. This goal you have in mind is yours when you steel yourself to the hard work ahead. It will not be work that is wanted. It will require doing things that many feel are unpleasant, but that is only because you modern humans are being trained out of your abilities to take on great tests. There is a desire within your culture to at all times experience happiness and comfort. It has created generations of people who are physically unwell, mentally lazy, and spiritually apathetic. The discipline that is being required of you will result in a great breakthrough. You know that a major part of your life requires a change, and the brutal truth, which we give you here, is that this will be hard. You must not wait for motivation and desire. You must commit and build the discipline to carry through this plan that will see so many blessings able to enter your life. Carving out the doorway will take willpower, action, and showing up again and again. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. If this reading did resonate, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.